I think now I'm not drilling so much because it's right before comp, but usually so back home, the training sessions we usually have like in Shanghai, it'll start at like 8, 9, or 10, something one of those, depending on who's available. And then it'll go till like 2 or 3. And like the first,
Jesus,
but it's not intense. So there's a class at 12 or 12:30. So I'll try to arrive like, let's say average it's 9, and then I'll try to drill and do my own stuff for all from 9 to 12.
3 hours of drilling.
It's not just drilling. It's not like, okay, I have a whole shtick about drilling that I can talk about, but
like measured resistance basically.
Well,
like not too much resisting, or you drill on white belts kind of thing.
It's not. I'm not opposed to rolling in this first period. Like we can roll, but it's really kind of sandboxing it, right, for everyone. So there's like a huge group of people now. Like most of the guys who train like fairly full time, they'll come to this. But okay, at least what I think of drilling is that you should drill like with no resistance if you can't perform the move.
Yeah.
So if you just can't do it, then you can drill it with like super cooperative partner and so on and so on. But the moment your body can perform the move, then I think that you should either like drill with mild amounts of resistance or drill with dialogue. Where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. What are you guys gonna do? What do you think you can do from here? How does this feel? Does this feel better? Does this feel better? What do you think are some options for you? What are some things that you think I can do better?
Mostly talking rather than actually moving around.
I don't like drilling for reps.
Yeah,
generally.
okay,
like,
agreed.
I would avoid this. Like,
and the thing is, if you have a good partner, like if both of you have a good knowledge in these positions that you practice, you can actually come up with pretty cool stuff in a short amount of time. Like in the beginning of our camp in Thailand, I think we drilled 2 times, like each time 1 or 2 hours, I don't know. And both times we came up with stuff that, I would probably need to drill with someone else for 2 months to come up with stuff like this. So this is also pretty enjoyable. And I think this makes the drilling way easier. I believe Joseph and I could probably drill the whole day and be very happy about it, even if we don't spar.
Let's say you were to teach a class. Would you set drills? Because I still set drills, and I feel like, but I just make the drills hard enough that maybe some people will get them pretty fast, and then some people will just never get them by the time we move on to the next drill. And like, is that correct? Should you just be like, all right, play around with this, or should you just get people to complete the move perfectly before you move on?
Depends what your goal is.
Hell yeah.
I'm really good at
you
jiu-jitsu.
can't do it perfectly though. Like you're like, oh, this is. I mean, I think if you set a drill, it should be clear what the purpose of this is. It's like, because it's not just okay, you want to do this perfectly step by step by step. It's like, why am I doing these things? Why are these things important? And as long as they hit the notes that are important, I think it's fine. Because some people, they're like, I'll say, okay, I'm going to put my foot here, do my hand here, and I'm doing this. But this is to illustrate underlying idea. It's like, okay, when I'm defending the back, I want to put weight into them so that they don't have a great ability to pummel their legs because they're in like a kind of like an intermediate position where their abs are tense. But that's the main goal. So long as you're accomplishing that, I don't care how you do it. There are the ways that can be better based on like attributes, right? Let's say you're less flexible, more flexible, so on and so on. That can be changed, but I think the most important part is like, okay, what are the notes that are important to hit here? And the same with like specific techniques, right? I think as long as there should be some flexibility, because I think it's so hard to say, okay, this is absolutely the only way to do this. If you don't do this, this is fucking wrong. It's like it's so difficult to say that.
So as long as they have the right idea, they can have little variations and it's fine.
And like depending on the technique, I think you can encourage like thought. It's like, okay, you can think about what are some options that you would tend to favor from here and how you can play around from this position.
Would you say that obfuscates the problem when you have too many options for people that are inexperienced or training 1 to 3 times a week?
What does obfuscates mean?
Like confuses it with other problems.
Okay.
I mean,
big words.
Because you're not showing, you don't have to show them everything. Like if it's someone like new, I'll show like 1 or 2 options. And I'll try to explain the rationale. Okay, why would I do this? Why would I do this? And then if it's someone's more advanced and they have other options, they can incorporate that. But if you're someone new, you still present it in a way where there's information that is very digestible.
Okay.
Right. So,
cool.
And then like some people ask questions. He's like, what about this? And then you can build off of that. But you don't always have to show every possible option from, no one does this.
I think if you do it right, people will understand it regardless if they come 1 time or 20 times in a week. So let's say, for example, I teach in the BJJ Academy in Berlin. That's where I basically train, teach. Good gym. Go there if you can, Berlin. And
shameless.
And like I have people that come in once a week. I have people that come in every day.
Yeah.
But I have a message in every week. And I think everybody will get the message differently. But even if you only get a piece of the message, it can help you immensely. So I would like to quote Zadulaev. He is the greatest freestyle wrestler of our time. And he pretty much said, the job of a coach is just to show the options. But your job as an athlete is to understand which options are good for you. That means I can obviously show you all the stuff. I can have a vision about your game.
Yeah.
But in the end, your personality will determine your way in jiu-jitsu. So my job is just to show you all the different techniques, stuff, and you in the end will pick up what is the best for you. I could also tell you, okay, listen, I think it's pretty good if you have this footlock, even if you can't do it for 5 months. Like, I would encourage you to do it if I think it's something very, very important. But this is a rare thing. And yeah, like Joseph said, I do the same. And I think, we both pretty much do the same. We are not teaching moves. The moves are just helping you to understand what we want to get to. For example, if you want to pass a guard with a tripod, okay? If you don't understand how to distribute your weight from the shoulder line to the hip line to the foot line, you will never tripod pass. So if you understand what we teach you and if we do it properly, maybe you can complete a tripod pass, but maybe you can do a body lock pass out of it, a knee cut pass, because you understand one or even all three things that I talked about with the shoulder line, hip line, foot line. And that's how new stuff come up. And then I will steal it from you and then we move on with everything. Science, baby.
Give details basically and they'll get the context of it and fit it in wherever they want.
I think, the most important is like, why am I doing this? Why am I going for the tripod? It's not just like, I like the aesthetics of a tripod. It's like, what function is this serving, right?
It's cool,
Aesthetics
bro.
of a tripod.
It's like,
that tripod.
it's like maybe you can make the argument, okay, I want to do a backflip pass, okay, aesthetically pleasing. But like, it's like, exactly, right? But why am I doing this? So like we talked about this today. It's like, why am I tripoding up? And then that's the main problem in hand. It's not, okay, where do I do, not the specifics. I think the specifics can be, you can come to that later, but it's like, if it's 2 butterfly hooks, then they can move me to either side. If it's one, I can move over the butterfly hook, right?
Yeah.
And so that's really trying to understand that and communicate that, I think, is the most important part.
Yeah.
Hey guys, most people study jiu-jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study.